Welcome back, folks, to Age of Lemuria, the final episode of Adrian's goals and objectives.
Gosh, it is the final episode of Outro.
Season 1 of Adrian.
Of Season 1.
This has been 25 episodes. This is amazing. This is actually longer than most series on national television here in the States.
Wow.
So they can last anywhere between 12 to 24 episodes. We're 25. Get wrecked, most of the world. Yeah.
This is the Christmas special.
I want to say thank you to Adrian, or Uno, for being a wonderful player. I had a lot of fun doing this. We'll probably be starting this up again sometime with more players, and hopefully they'll stick with us as well instead of dropping off eventually. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Adrian, you want any plugs? Any plugs?
Twitter @_notice. That's all I got.
Okay. You'll have to send me that link, and I will make sure that I put it under all the Age of Lemuria stuff. That way they can follow you and keep track of you. Have some stalkers. People 200 years into the future. Hi. Bye.
Hey, that's the kid who played Adrian back in 2018.
Oh, you remember
What a
that
weirdo.
guy? What a weirdo. What a weirdo.
Back when, after Age of Lemuria goes viral.
We'll see. We'll see. Dragon Prophecies, Age of Lemuria. We're going to have a puppet show here coming out soon. I mean, future people.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Adrian's actually, or Uno's actually seen the dragon. It's gotten a lot of work done. I'm still working on those eyebrows. The eyebrows are so hard.
Eyebrows, man.
Eyebrows. Moving eyebrows. You wouldn't think it'd be difficult, but it is. Anyways, let's get back to the story. We have Adrian in the plane of the White Flame. Before him stands the Magus Ninewin, the first Magus who sacrificed herself to create this tower of teaching other students. She reaches down and plucks out a book from another dimension. Plug! I wrote that book.
She's actually pulling out the book.
She literally pulls out the book. So those directors who are doing it. And she puts her finger down upon it. And she begins reading out the 10 laws of magic. These laws were created by dragons and cannot be bent or broken. Many have tried to find ways to get past these laws, but all have failed. Number 1. Casting magic always costs greater and is never equal to. She licks her finger and slides over the next page. No race.
It's just kneeling on the floor, scribbling this all down.
No race can master magic. Magic always masters you. Magic is always unnatural in the natural world. Magic that feeds or combined with the white flame is not as costly.
Wait, slow down. I gotta copy this down.
So she's just reading this off, right?
No.
Are you typing this out?
I mean, I feel like I'm gonna forget it really quickly.
I mean, isn't that wonderful? So your next character doesn't know this stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna type that out. No race can master magic. Magic is always unnatural.
Right. Number 3. Magic is always unnatural in a natural world. Number 4, magic that feeds or combines with the white flame is not as costly as attempting to extinguish it. Ready? For number 5. Every race can cast magic, but only dragons and elves can survive its deadly consequences. You ready for number 6? Magic can be created or destroyed.
Interesting.
Number 7. Magic is unnatural. Natural elements can help or hinder the white flame and its effects.
Natural elements, like fire.
Like, she'll go into further detail if you have questions. Number 8. Magic can and always will become addictive. Number 9. Magic cannot be stopped once it is cast.
Really?
And number 10. If one learns how to use magic, he or she will die from the strains on their white flame. She slowly closes this book.
So it seems like law number 5 and law number 10 are sort of in contradiction with each other.
Aren't all rules as such?
I mean, it makes it sound like these rules are flexible.
Are they? Are you not an exception to the rules?
I don't understand why one rule is like anyone who casts magic will eventually die from the strain, but
Oh, there are
fifth
other
rule.
ways of dying, but that will be their ultimate outcome.
But you don't die. You have been made into this spirit of white flame.
She smiles at you and she says, "Do you think this is who I truly am?"
That is a deep question. I just want to learn magic, man. So you embody the white flame as the white flame embodies you. Is that what you're saying?
I offered myself to the white flame to serve a purpose.
What is that purpose?
To teach.
So what do you mean by no race can master magic?
No, magic always masters you. Adrian, can you not sense it? Every time that you cast magic, you lose a little bit of yourself every day.
I've already lost my eyes, so I guess when you put it like that, I did lose a bit of myself, yeah. Quite literally.
Do you think that will stop?
I don't know if I can stop.
That is why it is an addiction, Adrian.
What was the sixth one? Sorry?
She like opens up the book again. Rolls her eyes. She's like, which was the sixth one? Which was the sixth one? So number 6 is magic can be created or destroyed.
It's unusual. So why can't I create white flame?
You can. She gestures to your loins.
Hey. Right, but I'm not... It's not like I can convert this into, like, renewing the energy that I've lost, I don't think. Except for, like, I guess eating babies. I'm gonna go just rule that one out.
She like looks at you and she's like, Adrian, You know the ways of the dark flame.
Is that a question or a statement? Because
I mean, you just
I know
said
lots
eating
of...
babies. I mean,
So, okay, so I went to this plane of Earth, right?
she nods.
And there was these dwarves, and they had created this, I think, crystal that they could put their souls in, and it like they could use it later, I guess, to like refill them. So souls, you can like the Holy Master, he takes sacrifices, and that fuels him to live forever.
She
But I
nods.
don't know if I can do that.
Adrian, do you want to live forever?
I don't want to die.
No one does.
Well, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's focus on something else. Why is magic unnatural?
Can you not sense it? You are creating elements out of nothing, expending your own life's energy at the cost of something else. Most unnatural, don't you think?
Aren't some people born with magic? Like dragons? Are dragons
Dragons are unique. They were the ones that created it, and in a sense, corrupted their own creations.
But when magic interacts with natural elements, it can affect it.
That is true. Should you cast a fireball in a lava pit, do you think that the flames would not combine to something greater? Or casting a casting sleet?
Snowstorm.
Snow. What is that? It's not. It's like. Is it snowstorm? What's that? What's that spell called?
Sleet storm? I don't know.
I don't know. If you cast a weather spell within weather, do you not think it would amplify it?
Okay, I mean that makes sense. Magic interacts with the natural world,
Unnaturally.
but okay.
It is
So
an
why would
element
the
unto
drag?
itself.
So why did the dragons create magic?
You would have to ask them.
Oh, okay. Do they create the laws as well, or are the laws a like a side product?
Long ago, when elves and gold dragons once lived in harmony, the gold dragons denied us the use of magic. But we stole it from them at our own peril.
Okay. Right, I think I've gathered this information. Yes.
We were punished as thus.
So in my vision, I saw a coming darkness. Is this the? Do you know what this is?
I know not. I've been stuck here for, well, a long time.
A very long time. Okay. I get you.
But I'm not alone. She gestures to the raven. And it's like picking its feathers. It like comes up to your owl and like starts picking at the owl.
The owl just stares angrily. I don't want to be here. This is too holy.
Oh, yep. Yep, this is very, very, yep. Your familiar is very uncomfortable in this selection.
So there is one law that does confuse me, because you talk about magic cannot be stopped when it's being cast, but I've seen it happen.
What do you mean?
Holy, one of the Inquisitors undid one of my spells once. I saw it when I tried to use the spell. It was undone. It fizzled in my hands.
Yes. You were very brave to go to the city of Alkaline.
Or very foolish.
Even I know of its dangers.
So, is that just a sort of hand wavy rule, or
He says,
is magic?
magic can be created or destroyed, Adrian. You cast the
Right.
spell, and nothing happened.
So it's like it's been redirected. It's not uncast, I guess.
It's not like it's an
Okay.
anti-magic field or something like that, right?
Huh. So, do you decide whether I passed or failed the trial?
Adrian, if you leave this place, what do you think will happen?
I will be able to enter the city of Sidna?
Yes. But do you think your trials and tribulations will end here?
Life is a journey, and I intend to see it to its destination.
He will try to kill you.
The magus, or who's he?
You know of whom I speak.
The Holy Master? The Archmage? Vilestaff?
You like start naming now, like names and names and names, and like she doesn't reply.
Can you see the future?
No, Adrian. I can only see people's white flames.
Have you ever known anyone who can see the future, or am I the only one who's you've ever known who's had this gift?
There are others who have what you would call divine inspiration or divination. But yours is not so strong. Yours burns fast and rapid.
It's true.
The more you burn, the more you see.
To be an elf, huh? You know. So I guess there really is no like cure to magic, huh?
That I am aware of, no.
Well, I mean, you found
rules. I've been here for a long time.
Okay. I hope I didn't disrespect you or anything.
Of course not. Do you think you are the first one that did not wish to die?
I mean, when you put it like that, I can imagine, yes, no one wants to die.
Adrian, you have been given a gift and a curse. What you choose to do with it is up to you and your future.
Okay. We control our own future, huh? I guess.
Until the end of this
most
episode. You're actually plotting out your own characters, yeah.
Okay. Well, so what happens now?
You tell me, Adrian. What would you like to happen?
I don't know. Can the Holy Master be stopped?
not by you.
Okay.
Perhaps if you see into the future, there may be others.
Ah, I see. Hmm. I, I think, you know, I will be a Stormcrow for much longer.
If that is what
Still.
you wish.
Stormcrow!
Stormcrow for life! Yeah!
Oh, it's like a biker gang. Stormcrow advice. Do you think I should stop using magic?
I don't know, Adrian. That is up to you. Just remember
I mean, it
that
seems,
magic is addictive.
and it seems inherently bad to rely on it too much.
Some have dedicated their entire lives. She just
Very short life. Okay, so how come there's only I feel like I had a question, but now it's gone. What happened to the dwarves?
They fled.
Will they
these
ever?
lands. Is that what you were referring to?
Right. I assume they went
across the sea.
to flee the Inquisition or something else.
Perhaps they saw something that even we elves did not see.
So you know the endless desert.
It was not
Did the
endless
sys-
when I was there, but I am aware of it.
Is that where the Sea of Alkaline used to be?
No. Long ago, it wasn't a desert at all. But it was the Great War.
What was it before it wasn't a desert? Like a forest?
It was many things. Many, many things.
A city?
She thinks it. She's like, yes, that as well. I was like, yes.
Wow.
There was many things out there. It was lost to time.
So is there a way for me to become an elf?
There is.
I was just thinking humans and elves used to be the same thing, right? So maybe it's not that hard to do this.
There is a way for you to become an elf.
Is it uh, at what cost?
Your life.
Well, that just sounds,
Well, go ahead and roll me Knowledge Arcana.
Okay. Oh, wait, there is a way for me to become an elf. I just have to die.
So you've heard rumors of it, right? You've heard of reincarnation, or the spell of.
Okay.
But only powerful druids can do that.
And it's not guaranteed.
And it's not guaranteed.
Okay, so that is a way, I guess. But perhaps it's not a worthwhile pursuit.
I mean, yeah, you literally have to die and come back as an elf. That would be an interesting ending. I was like, oh, wow, that's different.
But that was fun. Uh, how I don't know who. I feel like something bad's about to happen in the main world because I saw it as a vision. This great battle.
I don't know of what you speak. I'd like to have your vision.
Humans, elves, all the races fighting alongside against this encroaching darkness and losing.
She like nods her head in agreement. The black flame is always moving against the white.
But doesn't the white flame come from black as well?
You see, within a world, there are two things of the same side. Without one, there's
like
not the other.
I can imagine, like, in a forest, when a tree dies, a new one will take its place, you know? That's like...
You speak of the natural world, yes. But magic is unnatural.
I see. Well, just being an ignorant human here, what can I say?
Yes, normally that would happen. Of what I speak of the black flame and the white flame, the black flame is greedy and always seeks to consume the white. And in the end, even it will succeed.
Does the name Skaven mean anything to you?
No. It means nothing to me.
During my trial through the Earth plane, there was this creature, this like rat-like humanoid, who tricked me into freeing it.
How did
I was just
being get within the trials?
I am. I have no idea. I'm not entirely sure how these trials function.
She gestures to the side, where you see the portal once again.
Okay. Well, it was great to meet you.
Be careful, Adrian.
If I wanted to return, could I do so by entering this portal?
Of course.
Okay. Then perhaps I will.
I wish you luck.
I have much to learn.
Don't die.
Always learning.
She winks at you.
Okay.
Are you stepping back through the portal?
Sure, I'll step through the portal.
Excellent.
It's been a roundabout plane adventure.
Let's make sure everybody's here. Make sure that they're here as well. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Right where you left off. I'm going to just make sure everybody's where they're supposed to be. This is very important. Because stuff's about to happen. Okay.
Oh, something bad's about to happen.
Alright, and they are right here. Papayas. let's go ahead and roll you over. Right here. You open up your eyes as you walk through the portal, and you return to the world of the living. You don't see ruins or anything else. You see a thriving elf city, and this thriving elf city, you see archers, horsemen, wind riders, herbalists. You see a grand magus saying, "Arrest him! Arrest him now!" And you see Aura.
I did it. I passed the trial.
Yep. You look off to the side. You see Aura and Jahara like saying, like, trying to keep the guards back, while the others are like coming from. Jeffrey's kind of like looking off into oblivion. It's like, I don't know what's going on. He's literally not seeing anything right now, but he's just like, what? You step through, and he doesn't recognize you either. Like, you walk right by him, and he doesn't see you. This is amazing. As you step through, what do you say? As you see this grand magus in the center of this formation telling everyone to arrest you. What do you do?
So, Aura, I think I passed the trial of the 6 flames. 4 flames? 5 flames? There's lots of trials. I lost track.
5 elements. Yeah. She's like, welcome back, Adrian. I tried to convince them, but they won't listen to me. They think you are a threat to the city.
Well, the fact that I can see and hear them now, doesn't that prove that I'm sort of worthy to enter the city?
The Grand Magus deemed you a threat and should be executed.
Let's try and talk to him.
She like nods to you, and she's like, "Let him speak. Let him speak. What do you say to this gathering of people wanting to kill you?"
Greetings. My name is Adron Caesarian, and I am...
Bows pull back as you start speaking. Everyone knows that a wizard uses words to kill. Everyone has ready actions.
I mean you no harm. And I am a diviner.
He's a magic user. He's a human magic user. We should kill him here and now before the curse of magic affects us.
Do you know nothing about the 10 Commandments of magic?
The Grand Magus like steps up and is like, I am the Grand Magus of the city of Alkaline. You will surrender your spell books, your familiar, and any magical items on you at once.
I am not a threat to you.
That sounds like a diplomacy. As you're like saying,
Not my strong suit.
Calm down, calm down. Good Lord. I think we can roll initiative now. Yeah. As your words start speaking out. Okay, so let's go ahead and start adding turns. Okay, go ahead and clear this out. And then add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn.
22, puppy.
Whoop, whoop. Aura will be here as well. Add turn. Jeffrey cannot do anything. Add turn. Adrian, add turn. Turn. Okay. Let's go here. Right to left, up, down. So let's see here. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. 8 d20s. They're just going to be straight up rolls. So first one is the Ranger with 8. Next is Wind Rider. Actually, it's the Magus with a 2.
I'm a powerful sorcerer. You dare incur my wrath.
Let's see here. It is the Way Watcher. They do have slight bonuses, but I'm not going to worry about it. And then Aura with a 16. And then back to the Wind Rider with a 4. And then, let's see here. Ranger, already got you. Let's see here. Herbalist. Be 11. There we go. And then for the 2 good guys, that's on your side. 2d20 plus 2. Extra 20. For Aura. 20. And then for Jasira, who's not a fighter, 16. Adrian, what'd you roll?
Hang on, let me get it up. It was a 22.
22. Oh yeah, you're first up. Excellent. Is your owl getting involved?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Well, what's his roll?
7.
7. Okay. All right. Descending order. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Do we have any combat music? Let's have some combat music. Let's see, that's good.
So before we start, can I just ask Aura something?
Sure.
Hypothetically speaking, do you consider these your people?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, I will. If I focus on, I'll just do the best I can, you know. We'll work it out.
Adrian, you are up first. Everybody's like drawing their bows, and they're all like, things are about ready to go down.
Let's make everything slow. I'm going to go ahead and cast a spell. It is called. Hang on. I got it here. Pop clap. You cast it first level.
Where are you casting? Okay.
20-foot radius, so 40 feet diameter sphere of fog around Adron.
Okay. Not playing. That worked. Fog cloud. Go ahead and draw yourself. Actually,
sure.
I'm going to need like blocks.
2, 3, 4. Hang on. 1, 2, 4. Okay. So. A thick fog comes rolling in.
Excellent.
It's a little bit off center. But you get the idea.
It'll work, and it won't last long. So, Aura's up. Aura turns into a bar.
Bah.
A bar. Yeah. And let's see here. She can still move. 1, 2, 3. She disappears into the fog. Jasira like screams and like tries to grab Jeffrey and like tries to pull him out of the fog, out of danger. They're just like, "What's going on? What's happening?" Yeah, they start moving slowly at half speed out of the fog. Oh, hey, Watcher. You don't hear anything, but you do see it, and you see like this clash. Like you hear this, like, "Ah, traitor!" An elvish, elf druid traitor. Now go ahead and roll me a knowledge as the spell goes off. Knowledge Arcana. Yeah, you know that this is Cloud of Daggers.
I know where it's going.
Let's see here. It's a 10-foot diameter, right? 10 foot. So I will draw it out. It'll be red. And daggers. Like so. Yep. Okay, that'll work. Let's see. Her aura starts taking damage. So 8. Bomb. And she's ended. 8 points of damage. Okay. Herbalist is up. Let's see what the Herbalist does. Okay, she falls back from the clouds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the shop, and you don't see this, but the audience does. She takes out a longbow and starts aiming it in this general direction, right? Ranger. Let's see here. What's the Ranger going to do? Actually, this is interesting. This Ranger pulls out a javelin. Yeah, and starts falling back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Riley, what you doing, Riley?
Okay, so Redley is gonna fly 60, I think like 30 feet up to just poke his head out the top of the sphere so Azure can see outside, but they can't see it.
Excellent. Anything else?
Dodge action.
Awesome. Smart man, smart man. Windrider, he charges straight in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From out of the mist, right? This elf on top of this stag has like this. Let me make sure. I thought I gave him a spear, but no, this is a rapier. He pulls out this rapier and just starts thrusting it at you, right? Yeah. It's like, you do not belong here. Well, he says this in Elvish, and you do understand Elvish, so that's fine. He's like, die, human scum.
I still got tongues. Sorry.
Yeah, you definitely understand this. He is a major threat. He is charging in and attempting to kill you. +8. He gets 2 attacks. Oh, oof. I think both of those hit. It's rapier.
Those both hit.
No way. Oh. D8 +10. Jesus. Oh my gosh. Oof. You take 19 points of damage as with through 2 cuts. You weren't expecting it, right? So he's just like these Wind Riders clearly are known for fighting in the fog and stuff like that. So it's just like whatever. The Magus. Let's see what the Magus does. Grand Magus.
Did it already cast a spell?
He hasn't cast any spells.
Out of daggers.
No, that was the Way Watcher.
Right, wow.
This is the Grand Magus right here. He casts roll Knowledge Arcana. Yeah, you're pretty sure that your fog cloud disappears as he counters it.
No, I use my counter spell. I counterspell the counter spell.
Awesome. That's your reaction. So you counter the counter spell. Beautifully done. Let me mark off.
I can see him through the owl, so I can do that.
That is true. So we'll mark that one out. So you counter the counter spell. Fascinating. The archer. Let's see here. Where's this archer at? The archer, knowing that you're a spellcaster, 6 double moves, and you see who this person is. This person. This one pulls out another javelin as well. This is kind of cool. Adrian, you're up. You know that there's a spellcaster out there, and you countered his counter spell.
That's how we do.
That's how we do. Yeah.
Okay. Am I in this cloud of daggers right now?
What? So what?
Am I in this cloud of daggers right now?
It's a 10 foot, so maybe it needs to be a little bit smaller. And it has to be within sight. So it's a 10 foot. There we go. You are currently not in it, so he cast it right in front of him. And Aura, you heard her grunt as a bear get injured. As the cloud of daggers cut through her fur.
Okay, I'm going to circle round here.
Excellent.
And I'm going to throw a ball of acid at the horse and rider.
Wonderful. He counters. You can only attack him as he's a master rider. Go ahead and roll your attack. Oh no, it's a reflex save, right?
Yeah.
It's a reflex, I believe. Dex check. It's +4. It's almost
so
like
that, I don't know if it's DC 11. It's DC 15.
DC 15. Boom. He eats the full damage. How much is
That's 6 damage.
Oh my gosh. You need to start pulling out some big guns. This is a serious fight. Yeah.
Oh no, you need to stop messing around here. This is a big fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Aura's up next. She's going to attack, multi-attack. 20 plus.
Does the horse still need to make a dex save?
You hear a scream in the distance as you hear your bear friend just like rip. And both hit, yeah. 2d8 plus 6. These both hits. Yeah, solid damage connects. You hear the person like cry out in pain, like ah. Aura, she only move at half speed. She rotates out of the cloud of daggers around the Way Watcher. Sarah, Jeffrey and Jasira step out of the fog, right? And suddenly, like, the archer shoots at them. So it's roll me a 1d2 to see who's getting shot. Number 1, it's Jasira, and then number 2, it's Jeffrey.
That work?
It's oh wow, shooting the elf. Okay.
Oh.
+3. +3. And misses. She agilely steps to the side. The Way Watcher, he steps out of the fog. Oop, steps out of the fog. No, actually steps aside. I think he's still in the fog. I don't know. He's going to attack Aura. Oh, wow, +6 to hit. Okay. He pulls out, what is this? A great sword, it looks like.
Does he have disadvantage on this? Because he can't see it?
No, because they're right next to each other.
Okay.
+3. And oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. You need to start pulling out some serious big guns then. Definitely connects and definitely hits. Let's see how much damage that is. It's 2d6. 2d6, 2d.
That doesn't sound too bad.
6 plus.
Well, I guess that's 46 now.
For a scimitar?
I don't know. I don't know what weapon he's. I think he said greatsword.
No. It's still solid damage, regardless. She takes 14 points of damage. She cries out, "Raw!" In her bear form. The herbalist takes another shot at the same target. +3. And hits. Let's see here, 1d8. 1d8 plus 3. 8 points of damage. 8 points.
This ain't going so good. People dying.
Jasira cries out in pain. She's like, "Stop! Stop! Don't shoot!" Ranger's up next.
She's an unarmed civilian, jeez.
Yeah, but, you know, traders are traders, right? Helping out humans.
That sounds like literally something an Inquisitor would say, you know?
Something that would be given by command of a Grand Magus. The Ranger, having no targets but your owl, has disadvantage on this attack roll as he attempts to shoot your owl. With a javelin. It's +4. He lines up and he's like, roll 2d20.
I really wish I had used all my potents.
+4. Do any of those hit?
Yeah. So its AC is 11.
The javelin comes flying out and slams into your poor owl. Let's see how much damage it does. Oh my gosh. 2d6 plus 2.
I mean, like, familiars don't even have hit points, you know?
Yeah. Poof. 7 points of damage. That ain't bad. Goodbye, Al. Your once peripheral vision of what you were once seeing, you have one turn until you go blind. I guess I can mark Riley off, because it is his turn. Yep. It's the Wind Rider's turn. He turns and faces you. He's like, "I will kill you, human scum." He raises his, what is it? Raises his rapier and brings it down on you. Let's see here. Cockily, he uses his fencer feat to attempt to also demoralize you, assuming that he hits you. Yeah, he's going to multi-attack and attempt to bring you down. +8. Holy crap. You're pretty confident that this is the leader of this war band. 1 hits, and I need you to roll me a will save as he's taunting you in Elvish.
So is that wisdom or intelligence?
It'd be a wisdom save. You fail.
What does that mean?
So he's let's see here. Let's see here. How is he going to insult you? What would be the best way to insult you? Don't worry, human. Your short life will be ended quickly. And this rattles you, right?
Get out of like a really deep discussion with this angel.
You're like shocked at like he's like, don't worry, human. I will end you quick. You take 7 points of damage as he pierces your armor and your magical things, and it reflects off of you. And it's like the Grand Magus once again attempts to counter your fog. What are you going to do?
I can't see him anymore, so I can't counter spell.
It disappears. Yeah.
I think if it's Altron's turn, he's just gonna.
It's actually the ranger's turn.
Okay.
It's not your turn yet. So the fog disappears, right? Roll me a D2 to see who. Actually, a die 4 to see who he's going to target. He's targeting you. This javelin comes flying at you as he attempts to murderize you.
Okay.
+4. And that, because of the stag that's in the way, the javelin falls utterly short. Adrian, it's up to you. Currently, things are looking pretty bad.
I think I gotta surrender, you know. Otherwise, people are gonna die, or I'm gonna have to break my promise. Adron is gonna drop his cool stuff and be like, "I surrender."
You want to say you surrender? Okay. Go ahead and try to roll a persuasion, as Aura's currently in her blood rage against this Way Watcher.
This is a surrender.
No. No. Yeah. Aura continues her assault on this Way Watcher in her bear form, right? So she just got critted, right? So she's bleeding out heavily. And in her animal form, she's raging, right? And she's going to swing. Goodbye, my friend. Yeah. He can't survive that, even if I roll low. Yeah. So in her bear form, she just this Way Watcher goes down. Select. Why am I not being able to select that? There he goes.
Oh, I control Laura. There you go.
That is really weird. Give me a second. I will refresh. Reconnect. It's not allowing me to select stuff. That's kind of weird. Am I on the right thing? Yeah, tokens. Okay, roll 20. What you doing? Roll 20. Let me try refreshing the page. It's not allowing me to. Maybe. Yeah, it was allowing me to select the tokens.
Oh no, it's not good.
That was really, really weird. Okay. Oh, yeah. Now it's all messed up.
Oh no.
That's weird. So Aura. Okay. There we go.
I have access.
There we go. There we are. So Aura in her bear form just goes whoosh, and the guy goes down screaming, and everybody's like watching this like ah. Jasira, she got shot with an arrow, and she's bleeding from her hip. So that might be one reason why Aura might be so pissed off right now.
You shot my sister. You die.
Jasira will continue to plead for mercy, and she will aid you on your role of trying to stop the fight. So she's helping you in this. The herbalist. Turning its attention... Well, actually, it hasn't rolled, so she's going to continue focusing on Jasira. 20 plus 3. Yeah, hits again. See how much damage she does.
Who's she hitting?
Jasira. Oh no! Jasira goes down. You lose your bonus. 14. Okay.
No. What is Jeffrey saying?
So Jeffrey's just like, what the hell's going on? He's like not understanding at all. He just sees Aura turn into a bear. He sees you cast like this fog and then disappear in the fog. Jasira comes with him, right, and starts dragging him out. He's like, what are we doing? And then she takes 2 arrows, right, and then she collapses and starts bleeding out. Yeah.
No.
So Jeffrey's going to attempt to get into this. He's going to attempt to stabilize. He's going to roll initiative because he was acting on her behalf. +1. Okay. That's 1 fail. The ranger still having a target, a bear who just killed somebody, and then I think he was firing at you, wasn't he, Adrian? Pretty sure he was firing at you.
Go for it, man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I can take it. I'm thankless now.
You can take it.
Wrecked.
The javelin like breaks in his hand, right? Wild Rider's turn. Wild Rider once again focusing on you, trying to kill you. It's like
surrender.
It's not your turn. You don't get a roll. 1 hit. Yeah. It's 1d.
Don't insult me while he does it.
He does not do it this time. He's just like, yeah, you're just going to die.
You live this long.
You take 10 points of damage as once again his rapier starts piercing your flesh. The Magus, I want you to roll me a will save as he casts the spell.
I identify it?
Yes, you may.
I'd like to identify it because I still have...
You still have abilities, yep. Yes. You know this to be a hold person.
Now wait a minute. That's going to be counterspell.
Okay, excellent. You counter his spell, and his frustration is like, oh. The ranger's up. Let's see here. He's got a lovely bunch of targets. He's got Aura, and he's got you. There's also Jeffrey, so roll me a die 3. This one has not been activated because of the cloud.
Does that work?
He targets Jeffrey. Holy crap. Yeah. 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 +4. Okay. Once again, this is a javelin.
This is a javelin, man.
This is a javelin. These elves,
Jeffrey's like, oh no, this person's there's a javelin in my chest.
this javelin goes flying over Jeffrey's head. He doesn't notice it at all. Adrian, it's up to you. What you doing, buddy?
Oh,
Things are looking bad. Things are looking bad.
I'm the only one who has to die, right? So just arrest me, you know. I'll surrender my magic items. Got my familiar.
Is that what you say? There's still one person who's not convinced, and that's Aura.
Aura, damn it! Stop eating people.
I mean, her sister just went down. You know she's pissed.
I will look at the Archmage, and I will say, this sort of behavior, this is what I would expect from the Inquisition.
What are you attempting to do here?
I'm trying to plead to his elven side, to be like, are we better than humans, or are we the same as humans?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a diplomacy.
It's not my skill.
He looks at you and he's like, how dare you compare me to the Inquisition? I will deal with you once the bear has been put down. Seeing that you keep counterspelling the shit out of him, he turns his attention to Aura, and he casts a magic missile. You want to do anything to stop this?
Is this a first level spell?
It is.
Nah, I gotta save those cast spells, man. I ain't got so many.
3d4. These missiles come out and and slam into Aura in her bear form, and she's like, oh, and she turns and looks at the Grand Magus. Yeah.
Eat the mages. Eat the...
Yep. Aura's pissed. She's in this rage. She comes running up to the Grand Magus, and the Grand Magus is like, you will yield to me. She's like, fuck you.
Nobody touches my goddamn sister.
And she hits.
We have an army. We have a bear.
Bears are dangerous. But she doesn't have her bear form for much longer. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Puny mage.
+3. The Grand Magus growls in anger as this bear swipes most of his spare. Oh, actually, he's going to cast shield, and nothing happens. Actually, yeah.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess that happens.
Wait a second. Yeah, he'll just do that. Sarah, Jeffrey's going to attempt to. I need you to roll me 2d20 as Jeffrey's trying to stabilize Sarah.
How this goes.
No, she does not stabilize. She's dying, man. She's dying. She's got 2 marks on her already. The herbalist. Let's see here. Who was she targeting last? I think it was Jeffrey, right? Yeah, definitely targeting Jeffrey. 1 die 4, d12 +3. Oblivious Jeffrey shot right over him. Ranger, let's see here. Ranger was targeting you, I believe, right? Yes.
Let's go for it. Try.
Yeah. It slams into you.
Nope. Shield.
Awesome. Well done. He's like, oh, shields are working. Shields are working. There we go. The Wind Rider, who's been focusing you all this time, he's like, yeah, I see how much you're surrendering, casting spells. And he starts hacking away at you.
I seek knowledge, not power.
I mean, you will find knowledge in the grave. Okay.
This shield is a pretty good shield.
It's a good shield. It's an amazing shield. The sword like breaks on him, right? Like, and he curses and he draws out another weapon. Let's see what else he's got. Oh, I forgot to do that too. Okay, yeah, I forgot to do that too. Interesting. The Magus, right? He's like, once again, he's going to do Magic Missile Aura. Gonna do anything, buddy?
Is this a first level spell again?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, go for it.
It's got tons of these things. Aura takes another 9 points of damage. It's now erase all of her HP. There we go. Her bear form, she collapses, right? And she's once again in her elf form. Rangers now. Ranger, I believe, was targeting you. I believe
feel like it was, yeah.
Plus 3. Yes, another javelin flies right over you. Adrian, it's your turn. This guy's on you, man. He's stabbing the shit out of you. His weapon breaks. He curses.
So Adron can't see, but he's going to fumble in the direction of Jeffrey's voice.
Are you moving towards him?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna provoke an attack of opportunity.
The guy's going to take it, but instead of attacking you, well, yeah, he'll just attack you with his broken weapon. He'll attack you with his broken weapon.
Go for it, man.
And he misses.
Alright, I'm gonna drop next to the fallen elf.
Jasira. Yeah.
I knew it, the name.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try help. Can I make a medicine check?
You may, yes.
Medicine.
She's fine. She's fine. Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm blind.
Aura once again transforms into her bear form and starts. Well, that's all she can do. That's her thing. Jasira, I want you to roll me a d20. Adrian, this is an important roll right here. I need you to roll me a d20.
You just live, Sarah. Oh, come on, dice. Oh, that was not. That's nice.
Oh my gosh. Oh. All right. 2 and 1. Or 1
Jeffrey.
and 2.
Jeffrey, in my pack, there's a honey ale. Give it to Gisera.
Jeffrey nods to you, and he takes out on his turn, which is now. He reaches into your bag, grabs the honey ale, and yeah, that's his turn. The herbalist, who is targeting Jeffrey, attempts to chop Jeffrey, who now has the bottle to heal Jasira.
Not going well.
Misses. Ranger's up next. Ranger, I think he was targeting you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Misses. Wind Rider, he switches out his weapon, and he comes up to you. That's all he can do. So you're like prone, right? He's like raising this weapon above his head to like chop off yours. The Grand Magus, seeing you all clumped up together, roll me a spell, a knowledge spell. Or knowledge arcana. Knowledge arcana.
It's better not be a fireball, man.
Oh, you know what it is. Yes, you know that this is fireball.
Can I spell that?
Yep. Bark it off.
Yep.
He curses you. Once again, Aura, seeing that the Magus, right? Oh, that's not her turn yet. Ranger, I believe, was targeting you? Or Aura? I think it was you. Pretty sure it was you. And misses. Okay. Adrian, you're up next. Stuff's going down. You're all clumped up together around one person.
Okay. Joffrey, you know what to do, right?
Jeffrey has no idea what you're talking about.
Give the honey ale to Gisera and she
On
won't
his
die.
turn, he will. Yeah, on his turn, he will.
What's his turn? It passed.
So Jeffrey's and Jasira's turn are the same.
Oh, okay, I get you.
So they act on the same event, right?
I am going to cast a spell.
Excellent. What spell are you going to cast?
It's called Dimension Door.
Excellent. Who or what are you going to take with you?
Just Atron, and he's using his expertise in memorizing
Local areas and stuff like. Okay, all right.
to
Shenanigans, but okay, shenanigans.
he always knows which way is north, and he's got
That
this
is true.
feat that it's
That is very true. North is always up on the map.
going to appear next to the Grand Magi.
Excellent.
I don't want to fight you. We just want to talk.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a persuasion.
How many people have to die
Okay.
before we?
Okay. Excellent. It is currently Aura's turn.
Or don't mess this up for me.
Bear Strength is going to attempt to bear hug the shit out of him. That way he has to break that in order to cast spells, right? Or at least pass a concentration check, right? So she is going to attempt to bear hug him. Oh, nice. And then the Grand Magus has to go. Yeah, so she just right, and grapples him in this bear hug. It's Jeffrey's turn.
Do it.
Jeffrey, I need you to roll me a die 8, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I need you to roll me a d20.
See if she gets drunk.
Yep. Okay, she gets 2 hit points back. She's no longer on death's door. She is trashed. This drink
Whoa, man,
kills
what
her.
happened?
She doesn't wake up. She's gone. She's currently under the sleep condition. She gets 2 HP back, but she's no longer under the dying condition. She's currently unconscious.
That's good enough.
Amazing. The herbalist has not gotten orders from the Grand Magus. Once again, throws a javelin at Jeffrey because that's what they do.
It's just this javelin's surrounding Jeffrey at this point.
Yes, that misses. As another one just. Jeffrey does not notice these things.
How many javelins are around? Jeffrey, open your eyes, damn it.
Ranger, I believe, is targeting you. And misses. And then Wild Rider. Hasn't gotten any orders yet because you know what he's going to do. It's like going to stay away. He will provoke an attack of opportunity from Aura. Well, she can't. No, she can bite him.
Bite.
Yeah, she can bite him. She's got multi-attack and stuff like that. So with her 2 arms wrapped around the Magus, she can bite. Okay. All right. Plus 4. And that hits. Get bit by a bear. Get bit by a bear.
Do it, man. Bite that bear.
Bite that bear. Bite the bear.
I feel like Aura's the tank here.
There's a reason why I put her with you.
Adron is just so squishy.
He's minus 11. Unfortunately, he still gets 2 attacks on you. Trying to bring you, crazy magic user you, down. Multi-attack. I think those both hit, right?
Is it worth a shield? I think I'll shield.
Excellent. I believe only 1 hits you then.
Yeah.
So it's 1d8 plus 6. Plus 6. Okay, you take 12 points of damage as this broken weapon slashes you across your back as you're screaming, "Wait! Wait!" Right? You convince the Magus that you are about to surrender. He says, "Tell your companion to get off of me and drop your spell book at once." It's a ranger's turn. I think he's going to ready action. So yeah, and it's now your turn. What do you do?
I will. Aura. Your sister, she's stable, so I'm gonna try and persuade her to stop bear hugging.
Sure. Do you do as the Grand Magus commands?
I will drop my spellbook.
Excellent.
Oh, this is gonna be like breaking out the prison all over again, huh? That's my persuasion. Damn. Okay. Well, can I use my action in that case? I'm going to cast a spell.
What spell would you like to cast? So are you picking up your book again?
I don't need my book to cast spells. Just I am going to cast the spell Sleep on Aura.
Before you do this, you know that she's too powerful for that.
Oh, right, elves don't get affected by sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's... what else have I got? I'm running out of tricks there. Oh, you know what I can do? I can grab Aura, sorry.
Yeah.
And let's dimension door out of here.
You can, yeah.
Alright, so dimension door has a range of 500 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up my spellbook again, just because I'm not gonna leave that behind.
So what about those that are unwilling to go with you?
Oh. It has to be a willing creature, you're right.
Yep.
It's not gonna work.
Yep.
Uh, all right, I guess I just got to attack Aura.
Interesting. How are you attacking her?
I'm sorry, Aura. And I'm going to draw my wand, and it is Oda's.
Just to
I'm
be
going to
clear,
use.
just to be clear here, the Grand Magus told you to surrender. You're drawing your wand, so you will
Hang
be
on.
fired upon, right?
Damn it! I can't stuff her and surrender at the same time.
It's
It
like,
sucks.
why can't I do aggressive action?
Can I get between her and the magus?
She currently has
That's
him in a
my.
bear hug. She currently has him literally in a bear hug.
Can I tackle the bear? Just try and knock her prone.
You may attempt to break the grapple. Is that what you're trying to do?
Okay.
Yes. So you are attempting to break the grapple. Are you assisting the Magus, or are you doing it yourself?
I'll assist the magus,
Okay.
and I've dropped my spellbook. Not a threat.
All right. Okay. Oh, it's Aura's turn. She's going to. What's it? She's going to pin him. That's what she's going to do. Yeah. He can't. He literally can't beat that. He literally can't beat that. He can use his acrobatics, right? He can use his acrobatics. So yeah, okay. He's got. He doesn't have much of a chance.
He's got advantage.
Yeah. That is true.
It's like a 1 in. Oh, it's still not enough.
Yeah. Jeffrey. Let's see here. What is he doing? He has Jasira. She's stabilized. He's going to pick her up, and he is going to so action, pick up, and run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because he knows, like, oh, this is bad. This is bad. Something's happening over there. The herbalist once again is going to attack Jeffrey because that's what they do. Oh no! Oh no!
That's when the javelin strikes him in the back while he's running. He's also the worst, man. They're just
it's 2d8
literally
plus 6. Let's see.
Literally attacking unarmed people who are running away.
What are you
from
talking
dying.
about? Unarmed people and shit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Joffrey's got one arm.
Oh my god. With a 1 HP. Oh, actually, he's been leveled up. Okay, so he takes, like his javelin, and slams into it, and he cries out in pain. He turns back, and he looks at the person who has damaged him. He can now see the person clearly. His eyes go wide with fear, and he's like, "You're right, Adrian. There are elves all over the place."
That's what I was trying to tell you.
Ranger, he's going to attack you, I believe.
Really? Did they not see that I'm surrendering?
Yeah, but it seems like you're like getting in the tussle between a bear and the Grand Magus. He's currently pinned down, and you're kind of like in there. Like they don't know if you're like helping or not.
Is it not that obvious? Okay.
No, it's not. It looks like you're kind of helping the bear. I don't know.
Yeah, push the bear on there now.
Don't forget, you're like the primary target, right? You're the one that they're supposed to bring down. And misses. Wind Rider. He'll do an insight. See what you're doing.
This is literally a surrender. Come on.
+2. I mean, it's a dog pile, right? It's a dog pile. He's like, back away, wizard.
Bear.
I will kill the bear. So he's threatening you, and he's raising his blade against Aura, attempting to bring her down. But he's telling you to back off.
Okay, man.
The Magus. What can he do? What can he do?
Squirm.
Now he's currently pinned, so he's going to attempt to break the pin.
Does he have advantage?
He does not. She can't roll lower than that. So yeah, Ranger. He's telling you to back off. Target the bear. I guess. Yeah, target the bear. Makes sense. Misses the bear. Adrian, it's your turn. You're the duelist. The Wind Rider is telling you to back off as he's about ready to cleave poor Aura.
Oh boy, this got messy quickly. Like, I just wanted to have a good time.
Well, you were having a good time until they saw this filthy human come out of their sacred place, full of knowledge of the elves. Yeah.
Well, you know what I can do?
There's a reason why humans.
Let's do it. Let's put it another. We're all in close combat anyway. Never mind.
She is currently has the Grand Magus pin, and like she's like crushing him now.
I thought maybe a fog cloud might be a good idea.
No, that ain't going to help at all. Do you have like a freedom of movement or whatever? I would release the Grand Magus.
I don't know. That's not a spell in 5e, I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast the message spell on Aura.
Okay.
To like directly into her thoughts.
Sounds good. And you're trying to calm her?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah.
Think about what you're doing. This is the mages.
I mean, yeah.
If you kill him, what do we accomplish? Alienate an entire, civilization. I'm gonna roll persuasion.
All right, roll it.
It's hard to persuade.
When you do that, right? When you say like, "What will it accomplish?" She like looks at you with sad eyes, and she has him pinned, right? She looks at you with sad eyes, and she opens her mouth and grabs the Grand Magus by the jugular and kills him.
Oh my gosh. Adron isn't in this dog pile anymore, right?
No, but you're like right next to each other, right? So you're like within 5 feet of each other, and she looks at you, and you look at her, and she just...
No, she could send a message back. That's part of the spell.
Yeah. You get no reply back as she instantly kills the Grand Magus.
Jeez. What have you done?
So she thinks her sister's dead, right? And then she like looks over, like, so she like stands up with like the Grand Magus like in her jaws. And she turns and looks at her sister, right, and then spits out the bear, or the Grand Magus, and like everybody like starts like throwing javelins and stuff at Aura. And unless you do something, she's just going to allow the arrows and stuff to pierce her and slay her.
No. I think that's when I grab my spell book and Aura and Dimension Door out of there.
So once again, you leave, but Aura stays.
Wait, she's unwilling?
Yep.
To be teleported out of this?
Yep. is
Man,
how the
this
episode ends. Unless you have anything else you want to say.
what else have I got? Have I got any spells?
Like, there's gotta be a spell. There's gotta be magic here that does something. There has to be something here.
One of these spells has to work.
Something has to work. You got something for me? You got something for me?
I guess I gotta keep the surrender. Stick to my guns.
So what are you doing?
Adron is gonna kneel next to the Grand Mages and be like,
Okay, so you don't cast your spell? What's happening here? What's happening here?
I don't know, I don't have any spells that can help here. Because it's like, if she isn't willing to be teleported away.
But do you know that?
I
So you do
assume...
cast the spell, right? You grab Aura, right, who's still a bear, covered in blood, and then you cast the spell. Your spell still happens. And you
if she's
teleport
unwilling...
away. Yes.
Is that... I mean, I assume she has to, consent, otherwise it's not like a spell that will go through. I don't know.
What are you doing, Adrian? Tell me what you're doing. How are we wrapping this up? Come on, last episode. How are you ending this? What are you doing, Adrian? What are you doing?
I don't know. I don't want to die. I think I gotta do this fog cloud. There's one spell slot left. I'm gonna make a fog cloud around us.
Okay. So you make a fog cloud, right? And then you teleport away?
On the same turn?
I mean, is that what you do?
I gotta try and persuade Aura out of this
Okay.
state.
Okay. Just to be clear, you've tried multiple times. This is the last persuasion roll.
Okay.
All right. This is the last one. I want you to succeed, Adrian. I want you to succeed as a player, but not all endings are happy. So let's see. This is your last persuasion. She's currently disheartened. Tell me what you say. Tell me what you say.
Or, it doesn't matter, It doesn't have to be like this. We can change. And that's when I'm asking her, please, we have to fight to live another day.
So in this fog, right? In this fog, like she thinks her sister's dead, right? And she like transforms back into her elf form, right? And as you hold out your hand, she takes yours. And where do you guys go?
I think we just want to blink next to Geoffrey. Is he okay?
You realize, okay, so the fog cloud, you realize that he's still under fire.
Right, but...
so you teleport next to him. So this is
I'm assuming everyone is, like, at this point going to the fog cloud, like, get him!
Yeah, most people are, right? So, like, everybody that sees you, like, everybody's like, the city of Sidna is collapsing in on you, right? Like, the cry of the Grand Magus is dead! The Grand Magus is dead! Right.
Oh, I do have a spell.
What do you
Are
have?
you ready for it?
Let's hear it. See what you
You
got.
ready?
See this magic boo hockey.
It's, throw down a rope trick.
Okay.
So, we teleport over, Adron throws up this rope, it goes into the air, and he says, quick, climb up.
Okay.
And then when we pull up the rope behind us, it's like we weren't even there.
Are you doing this in the fog cloud?
No, I'm going to teleport to Joffrey.
Okay. Who's currently
And
under
then
fire and being observed.
I'm just assuming that, the Magus was the one who understood magic.
He was the Grand Magus.
There's more than one Magi.
Oh, very much so.
Is this where we're going to leave off with?
You tell me.
Actually,
how does this end? Tell me how this ends.
Well, I feel like we're not going to be in the City of Sidna's good books now, unless they're like, "Woohoo! The Grand Magus is dead. Long live the next new Grand Magus, Adron."
Oh no, that's definitely not going to happen now.
No. Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it, huh? Or
because you
dang it.
suck at rolling dice. That's why.
Suck at rolling dice. Yeah.
Calm down, everybody calm down. Everybody's killing each other. Words don't work. Why are words not working? You really need to play like a bard or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So you do your rope trick, right? And this will be the exciting conclusion. You do your rope trick, you go out there, and then after 8 hours, everybody's rested in recovery. Aura is bawling because she thought her sister was dead. You tell her that she's not, and you saved her using honey ale. And she's currently in a deep sleep. She thanks you once again, and you have her undying loyalty after this. Jeffrey and you, Jeffrey turns to you, Adrian, and it's like, so how are we going to get out of there? As you see, like, the swarms of elves running around in the city of Sidna. What, if anything, happens?
I don't know if we can fix this. I don't understand elven culture about like the Grand Mages, but like killing the Grand Mages, that's like an actual, like that's unforgivable. I'm assuming. All right, I guess we gotta go on the run.
Excellent.
So, I guess, where do we go now?
Aura turns to you and says, where should we go?
It feels like, everywhere I go, I sort of just bring destruction in my wake. Maybe we should go somewhere far away.
Where?
Jade Rainforest sounds pretty cool. I heard there's dragons there.
She like nods in agreement. To the Jade Rainforest, then. And this is where we end the season of Adrian. Yeah.
I can't believe we just killed the Grand Mages. This wasn't the supposed to how it's gotta go.
No, it wasn't. And that's the end of Adrian's story. Until maybe he comes and shows up in another season. Characters do cycle around.
I just love the idea of like we find Adrian again. He's just like this bearded hermit wandering through the forest. Like, yes, I am the Stormcrow. How can I help you?
Yes, I like it.
Damn.
I think for me?
I think Adron lost his monocle because he can't get it anymore. It's in the elves now.
Yeah, that's true.
What a
Looks
story!
like he's going to be hunted.
Literally hated by every single race.
Well, not
except
you.
Except kobolds. Well, I feel like
And dragons. And Ravenshaven.
It feels like all of dragons are supposed to be evil, and then they're the only ones who won't want to kill me on sight. It's interesting campaign. There's a lot of conflicting agendas going.
Oh yes, very much so.
I feel like I picked a really like against the grain character.
You found out a lot of lore in history. Like, oh my gosh, that was yeah. You dove into the mechanics of the world with this character, and these are like secrets that are not supposed to be known, right? This information could get you killed by any certain group, and he survived. He survived.
I am the survivor.
He's
I walk between dimensions.
He's literally an outsider. Started off as an outsider, ended as an outsider.
Oh, it's a perfect story.
All right. Anything else, Adrian?
Interesting story.
Or Uno? Anything else to say? Anything you want to say to the audience that has been with us for?
Well, thank you for watching, and I hope Adron's story was interesting. And
I loved it. I don't care what anybody else thinks. I loved it.
It feels like there's so much left to sort of explore.
Like an entire world.
But I think that's a good place to leave as well. Leave it open-ended, so that there's more to come back to.
Excellent. Well, we will see you folks on the next episode in season 2 of Age of Lemuria. First Age. Bye.